Well, that was interesting. Can you imagine standing a little bit gutted about that frame? It's a good save too, but I suppose if you've left the gap, it's a bit awkward. Yeah, so just want to remind people this is the quarter final. Team Britain versus Liam Stanley. Potentially one of these players will go on to play Clint in the semi-final.
First four, best of
The
seven.
best of 7 still. Very much broke nicely,
So
haven't
Lee's to starting now against James.
Right, Lee's playing James in the semi. So Liao, it's just beat Nidge 4-1. So it's James Hill versus Lee Howitt in the other semi. They've just started. Okay, don't put that. Interesting. I don't think there was much on for either. There's no debate on either colours. Both split lovely, so it's run a bit too far there. And you've got the safety net of the top 2 reds, but I don't think that's where you want it to be. I mean, the problem is Dean Britton's not looking too happy at all at the moment. I mean, I know he's lost the final, but it looks a bit miserable today, so I don't know how that's going to bode for his game. He's ran way too far. Yeah, see, that's the problem, isn't it? When you run just a little bit out of position on one shot, it pretty much you're playing catch up all the way. And that's what he's done here. I mean, he's got. I think that red closest to the bottom yellow does go. So he's taken. I mean, I don't know. I'd have took that one probably. I think the 2 above are quite safe. Problem is with this one, you've got to make sure you get down to take it in the middle, because it doesn't go in the far right corner. It goes in the far left. I'm not sure how he's going to bring that to full position in there. Difficult. Okay, he's queuing it up for the middle bag. Quite interested to see how he's going to get down from there. The only way I can see it is putting a lot of top on it and trying to bring it down for the opposite middle bag, but what do I know? Yeah, see? That's what I'd have played for. Yeah. Ooh. I can understand why he's played it at that pace, of course. But sorry. Now I'm just thinking, like, I can understand why he's played it that hard. I think he had to play with quite a bit of pace,
Yeah.
but I think he's took it out of the park.
Yeah.
And I mean,
It's a difficult pot in the first
he's
place.
lucky as well. He's lucky that he's not potted that red, because the problem is that he'd be in Nana.
He's in trouble now.
He's in, yeah. I mean, my dad.
2-1 instead of 3-0.
My dad's definitely gonna. I think he's gonna tuck up and get 2 here. I mean, if I know my dad as well as I
I
think
don't think you need to. Probably just clear them.
Yeah, you think he's just
They're
gonna go
all
for
in the
clear
open, aren't they? This
Yeah.
is Stan's area, isn't it? He loves this sort of thing, just plopping around
just
him.
plopping in. Yeah, he doesn't like to do anything special.
No.
That's what I would like about watching my dad's game, because he doesn't do anything special.
He does it.
He's simple pool.
Yeah,
That's what he does all the way. Yeah.
Just pushes it in space.
Yeah, he
just
does.
pushes the ball.
He does the bare minimum. He always said to me growing up when I was playing, he said, look, you don't have to use size, don't. If you can just use push and screw and top, just use them. He said, don't try and be fancy, because a lot more can go wrong if you try and play fancy.
Yeah, that's right. Just putting all that top on that ball there. Just playing that top through, it's giving the perfect shot now.
Yeah, that's better. Lovely, 2-1 then.
Game on.
Game on. Score with Liam.
Just started on the other game,
Yeah,
so
so it's still first
I
round.
think
Yeah.
James got the ball in having 2 shots at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, it's teasing me.
Dean Britton to break.
Not the best break in the world.
No, this is going to be an interesting game to watch. Sense of sarcasm. I'm sure my dad will make this game worthwhile and entertaining.
It's have to go in yellows, which I
Yeah, definitely yellows. I don't think he's got a red to play on.
No, he hasn't.
No.
You can't see a red, no.
I think he's nearly touching the bottom yellow. Yeah, not too much work to do. I think the red of the pack goes into the bottom left. The other red, I think that goes into the bottom right. So I think personally probably the harder balls are the yellows. But I can imagine my dad's tactics will be to cover a bag at some point. And see, and let Dean Britton get him out. Let him do the hard work.
Okay.
And then see what happens from there. If he messes up, brilliant. My dad will, he'll clean him up. But yeah, that's pretty much how my dad works. There's no point shifting him unless he has to.
That Lee and James one, that is the semi-final, that.
Yeah, no, I said.
So it's looking heads on.
Yeah, I said.
You could end up with a Clinton Lee final, you could have a Stan and Lee final. There's lots of permutations at the moment. All good players. They can all beat each other on the day.
Honestly, if you'd seen the quarter final that I watched that Clint just played against Lee Pickard, I think it was 4-1.
4-1.
I think Pickard's probably missed one ball.
Yeah.
Clint kind of punished him for it.
Made one mistake.
Yeah, he's made one mistake. So that's the problem when you've got people like Clint in the mixture.
What are you going to do when the EPA sign is up for running commentary on Yarmouth?
Oh wow, yeah. Can you imagine?
Ring up. Who's that couple on there?
Couple?
Who's that couple?
Alan Benton and
Alan Demme.
Oh yeah.
On the commentary.
I know.
Spot on Cuesports.
To be honest, there's probably a lot of people at home are thinking, she hasn't got a clue what she's talking about. Why stick her on
No,
there?
you know your game.
No, to be fair, I can see it. I can't play it. I think it's easy sat here. Anyone can say this is what they should be doing. This is what they're gonna do. I'm good.
Going.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, that's it.
Pass ball.
No. Yeah, it's that same into, yeah.
Can't,
All
it's
right.
still 0-0.
Well, Tom's alive anyway, so.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is it posted?
He says, having a great day.
So I got his t-shirt at Phoenix.
Oh, for
Interleague.
Interleague. Oh, bless him. I tell you what, do you know if you'd have said to him you were sure, he'd have been there on that
I know he
Sunday?
would, I know. We've got plenty of players.
He'd be straight up there.
It's bloody difficult. I've got four subs. I didn't play myself.
Yeah.
I could have played myself, but I just sort of give everybody a game. And most players had 3 games.
What was I,
Lost the first 2 matches, then won the next 3.
3?
And then lost the last one. 6-1 to your dance team. They was clinical. Unbeaten on the day.
Yeah, they were a good team.
So they got Peter on it as well.
Yeah, but...
Has he rolled it in? He has.
Of course he has. He ain't going to do no...
Now then, will he come straight across the table
To be
again?
honest, I think he's going to drop it in. He's going to play... He'll play the black to middle bag just because he's always said to me, you play the bag closest. He always said to me...
He's told me closest bag every
He
time.
always said the closest bag.
The only other shot is if he did play it hard and it could come the other side of the
And
black
come back round
and
to the
put
same
in the
bag.
corner.
Yeah, same bag lot, yeah. See, you've got that with the red. Why would you?
Oh, the red's costing there, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on, Dad, find it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's the
Cool,
problem, that's the problem with that shot, though. There's more... Do you know when you look at it, like you calculate the errors that can occur? I just dropped it in and tried to place it middle.
Maybe, yeah. You're probably right on this occasion.
Yeah, just because you've got the red in the middle.
You'll be able to pull him up later on, won't you?
Yeah, I'm going to make sure I mention that.
When
Just say to him what.
When I'm on this 10th
Yeah,
point.
I'd have played this, I would have played that, I'd have gone for middle.
Dan, what was you doing with that one?
It's saying that it's not... Yeah, see, I reckon he could have cut that into middle bag. I know what you know, if you can get it across where you are, but that red is just played really difficult. So in a difficult position, he's kissed into it, it's pretty much snookered him. So he's looking at coming off the cushion and bottom left bag. It's there. It is there. I mean, it goes full ball, clean. But it's you've got it.
2-2, don't I?
Is it? But you've got to hit it perfect. You've got to hit it plumb because you hit that that edge of that red. That's it. It's done. So, off in the game.
Hey.
Just getting you an update on the semi-final that's playing. Just want to remind you that Dean Britton and Liam Stanley is the quarters. But the semis, James Hill versus Lee Howitt is on the next table. Just getting you a score update on that one. James Hill is 1-0 up against Lee Howitt at the moment. He's just broke a really nice break, and it's, to be honest, the yellows are looking like he's going to clear from here. He is pretty much eyeing up the clearance, so we'll let you know on how that goes.
Yeah, next up on stream will be Clinton, the winner of these two.
Yeah, I said that. I said that Clint's in the... Yep, so lovely shot by Dean Britton, you know, hiding amongst all them reds.
If he's going to attempt to get out of this, he's got to hit the black horse. It's game over, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a 2-cushion escape, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
You want to hit the back of the black to then potentially leave Dean
the table.
Yeah, and Dean difficult response shot.
I don't think there's any real DF option around there.
No, I don't think DF is an option in this. I mean, if he goes 1 cushion escape, you have got a chance of pushing the back a bit closer, so I think he's having a look at that, but 2 cushion, you could potentially leave him snookered back if you hit it at the right pace.
Watch Dean's face if he gets this.
Yeah, I don't think Dean Britton will be happy if he my dad gets this, but no, he's gone for the 2 cushion lot, and I think he's just missed it. Yeah. Actually, I think he's gone for the 1 cushion escape, and he's just skimmed it. Yeah, that was a bit harsh. Reds aren't exactly easy.
Doubling this first
yeah,
lap.
He's getting his first bad ball out, so definitely the right shot to play. Don't want to put it safe though. You don't want to block the other ball that goes into the top red, yeah.
Looking at the angle, he's got the angle there.
It's a bit harder, I thought.
James has got a tricky one there, that yellow.
Yeah, so James Hill's still on the clearance.
He's got his 2 yellows left, he's looking at doubling 1 into the middle bag.
Yeah, he's got 2 yellows back, he's looking at doubling 1 into the middle bag, which isn't completely clear. There is another yellow just above that, so I think he might be looking at the treble. But he looks quite confident in what he's going for, so... No, it's come off at a bad angle. Unfortunately, he's played the double and it's come off at a very bad angle. Okay, so Dean Britton takes that 2-frame lead back. It's difficult because Dean's playing well, but I don't think my dad's done too much wrong.
Just that 1 shot, wasn't it?
Just that one shot. Yeah.
Fine margins.
Yeah. 3-2 up now, Mansfield.
3-2 up.
Really?
Very much.
That's doing county for you. Yeah, here's the off, mate.
Yeah.
Right, pal.
Seeing the little one.
Dean's looking good, isn't he?
Yeah, congratulations. I said, didn't I? It was nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see your daughter in that,
It was
yeah.
nice to see your girl, yeah. Just because I know you've been...
Well, yeah.
That is 3-2.
Right, it is, yeah, well done.
What? Is it that one?
No, you have to go on.
Away player.
Away score. Away score.
Away score. No, I'm on. There we go. That's 3-2. Gap is closed once more.
Yeah. I don't know what Alex is going to do here. He's got red on the same rail as the black. I can't see if there's a gap.
Yeah, I mean, going back to James Hill and Lee Howart's game, James Hill's 1-0 up. Lee Howart's on his last red, but the problem is it's just
Blocked by the black, isn't it?
It's just behind the black, below the middle bag. There's no clean.
It clips across into that corner pocket.
There's no clean shot, and you are gonna, unless you play it over quite negatively and leave it over the bag, because James has got 2 yellows that do go. Yeah, so he's gone and pushed it in front of the black now to tie the black up. So that'll be interesting.
But he does leave a double on the black.
Yeah, he does leave a double on the black, but the red's very close.
This one's 3-2 to D. This is 3-2 to D.
Yeah.
So I need one more D.
Football bet, do it, don't we? Football bet.
Shocking.
And that one, James is 1-0 up against Lee. Yeah. He's got clearance on. He's double the black horse.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how it's done it?
I'm still thinking that was right.
Did Lee put it on?
He didn't really did. He did. You think about it, he did. He did. I stood up and compared myself to choice. I still thought the bottom was red. I still didn't think the fucking black went in. 1-0
to James. James has got 2 yellows and maybe a double on the black.
Chops is greedy for it. The last one, the object ball in the play. No, we were looking at that.
Okay, so looking at this frame.
It didn't go. It didn't go. Honestly.
You wouldn't want 14 viewers watching that shot, would you? 14 viewers watching that shot.
Dean Britain's row.
It didn't go.
Pot of yellow. They're not really very pretty, if I'm honest.
I looked at it earlier, and then when he hit
I think the best colour, in my opinion, would be red to go for. You've got the snippy little middle bag as your first ball. Just that one next to the yellow.
Not letting him off.
Yeah, they're not really. I can see why it's taking a bit of a while to figure out what he's trying to do, because nothing is straightforward in this. You take yellows, you've got the clutch at the bottom, and you've got the yellow on the left-hand middle bag that does not go. I think both colours have got their disadvantages, so yeah, so he's pushed the red safe, and made my dad basically go for it, see what my dad fancies. Yeah, so he's asked the question, he said, look, Dad, I ain't picking them, what do you fancy? So we'll see what he decides.
I was expecting the black about half ball, and then it go close, did it? And it actually went fully not. I don't know, the black dropped in before the yeah, it did. That was simple. Only a fraction.
James has got a great chance here of going 2-0 up.
What it was coming down was, and that's all you were going to get from it. Yeah, oh, you know what you're going to get. I was in the winter for the final. Only a clip. That's it. I thought it was a little bit more than this. Not got a lot to play in with. Because you ain't got the numbers to build it all up.
The singles had 49 entries at £3 each.
Hold on, I'm trying to do the math. 4 times. As a first season, it's not easy anyway. I mean, me and you were entering that next season. I'm sorry, we did well. We did really well. Solid as well. Going back next season, I want you to play more solid than that.
Yeah, so just an update on James Earl versus Lee Howitt. James just played an absolute incredible across the table double to get his, not only pop his yellow, but get his bad yellow out and leave it over the bottom left bag. He's just down on that shot. He's overcut it. He's overcut that massively, and he's pretty much left the frame to Lee Howitt. So I don't think Lee Howit's going to miss this opportunity. I think it's going to be 1-1. Yeah, James has just overcut it. It's Yeah, pretty harsh. Yeah, so he's getting down. Lee has just potted this red. Oh no, he's missed the red. Wow. Wow. He's missed the red over the bag to bring it back for the black in the same bag, which is at the side rail. Wow. Was not expecting that. James Ale will be rubbing his feet because he's got the yellow over the bag and an easy route to the black. Yeah, he's having second thoughts though. He's just got down queuing it and then he's got back up again. He's gone to shift it, wow, and he's played it perfectly. Wow. He's played to screw across the table to just nudge the black, and he's nudged it and landed plumb to the bottom right bag. Wow, that was worth watching. Sorry guys. Okay, so yeah, James Hill 2-0 up. Against Lee Howlett. Interesting.
So anyway, back to the main event.
I know.
Bit of tactical game, this, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think it was always going to be a tactical game just from the way the balls split.
Yeah.
I mean, Dean Britton didn't fancy taking the colours on, so he pushed it safe and let my dad decide.
Yeah, cheers, yeah.
Oh, interesting. I don't think. Obviously, he's played to pop it just off the back with the yellow, but was it really necessary? Could you have not just left it over the bag?
Maybe.
Is it too attacking and then now?
Yeah, it was attacking.
Yeah, bit free. I don't know. I don't know if it was worth doing because the yellows are quite reasonably placed. That yellow now near the red does go to the bottom left bag, just off the knuckle. It's going to be a tight squeeze. But yeah, I think my dad's shot here is to just roll it down, cover the bag off the right hand side of the knuckle, and ask the question of what are you going to do now. No, he hasn't. He's put his yellow safe, and very interestedly asked the question the other way around. Do you think I'd have played that?
Yes.
I wouldn't have played it off the red, I'd have played it just down and covered the bag. Playing it off the red means your yellow's now safe and the red isn't in.
It can get to it easy though, he's only got to cut that in middle bag.
Yeah, I suppose you've got the issue is
Neil's not got he's left him nothing, that's what he's done.
Yeah, Neil's not got
he's not left him a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, probably more clever than what I was thinking.
He's got Dean scratching his head anyway.
Yeah, it's percentages, isn't it? It's what he's paid for. He's paid for percentage, which Stan obviously always does. Quite concerned that we've only got 2 viewers. Is it because I've come on that now we have only 2 viewers?
It's gone up from no viewers to 2 viewers.
Oh, that's good then, that's good.
Have you checked that, have you?
I'm pretty sure when I had a look it was only 2 people viewing, so hello to those 2 people. I thought there was more, and that's what concerned me. I suppose
there
football.
There must be internet problems in Nottingham.
Yeah, I suppose football's playing as well, so if I had a choice, I'd be watching the matches. Yeah. Jeff is a lot better to listen to, and you get to see his face as well, so. Good old Jeff on
It's good to see your face then, and then the viewers would go through the roof, wouldn't they?
Maybe. I doubt it. Maybe. They'll probably just look at my face looking all confused at certain shots that I played.
There's actually 3 viewers online.
Not quite sure what Dean's doing here. if I'm honest, because he's trying to double it down the table. No, he's doubling it across, knocking the black out. But yeah, I'm not too sure what he was doing with that shot. Probably just an education thing. I just don't know enough about pool to be able to comment. What I'm looking at is that he's just pushed that red safe and black open, and so's the other yellow that was difficult previously. So I don't know. I don't think my dad's going to turn these down. I think he'd potentially.
I think he'll go for these.
Go for them.
There's nowhere to hide the white, really.
I mean, unless he plays off this one with the yellows like he's doing now. Yeah, unless he plays that's the only thing I could.
Not a total.
No.
It's going to flick off the red into the middle pocket.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the only safety I have. But the problem is with that. Now you've got a yellow that is tied up because it's not. It is touching the cushion. Yeah, so a good DF. I'd potentially. Then the problem is with this DF, if he leaves it touching, you want to leave it touching because then Dad's got to play away from it. If it's not touching, he can bounce it out. Yeah, that's it. So I don't know if that was a good shot. It's difficult. If it was touching, yeah, see, it's not touching. Dad's bouncing it off. Yeah, see, I don't think that was a very, very good shot from Dean. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's easy saying it from here. Sitting here, I can't lose the frame, but playing it's a different story, so. I think that was the only problem with the DS, is if you didn't leave it touching, you kind of left him get his bad ball out.
Yeah. That was an aggressive shot from
Very
him,
aggressive, yeah.
Most aggressive one today from Liam.
It's nice seeing him playing with a little bit of power behind it.
Aggression.
Poor guy's frustrated. He's been here since 1 o'clock and he's lost his doubles in the semi-final, so I think he'll fight for this.
Just tie that red up a little bit more now, you see. There's a bit of a safety shot there.
He is very, he is very calculated, isn't it? It does worry you sometimes on the way he thinks. So not only has he potted the yellow and got plumb on the next yellow, he's pushed the red further into safety.
If he misses this yellow, he knows that a red's difficult.
Yeah, exactly. He's, I suppose he's alright. He's a good player.
I'm guessing, yeah. Yeah, 2-0.
That's a cracking shot, that is. Cracking shot. Just got to be careful, don't snooker yourself there.
See, I always live by the philosophy of never play a plant unless you have to. So I think he's going to play for the middle bag on the second yellow. He'll pop this one in his bag and play for the other one in middle. But I wouldn't fancy playing the plant. It is pretty much in the bag.
I think he'll play the yellow onto the corner pocket, obviously, and the white will just come round to the middle of the table somewhere. Play it hard enough.
I think he's looking at the angle of the white though. I mean, the white's looking.
Yeah, and it'll bounce round. I think it's fine.
No, because it's not that thin. Yeah, he's playing the plant, so. Yeah, he's nailed it. He's played it with enough pace for the white to come out and for the yellow to sit, so. First screw.
Look at that.
Yeah, beautiful. It's rang just a bit, for these. It's
Drop
fine.
it
Just drop it in. It's not really where your hand wants to be on the table. It's, you know, you're bridging up quite high. Oh, and he's missed it. Wow. But he's left. Yeah, I don't even know what I can say about that shot. That was. I think the problem is with that black. I think it was his hand positioning. It was his cueing. There's no excuse. He should have got comfortable before he played it. I think it's quite rushed, if I'm honest. I think he's rushed that, and Dean Britton's played a very good return shot to win the frame.
Yeah.
So my dad's going to be kicking himself for missing that black into middle bag to draw it level. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, so that's it then. It is a Dean Britton and Clint Hyanson semi-final.
You don't know. Liam. Oh, I'm not there yet.
Right, we'll be with you for the semi-final between Clint Hyanson and Dean Britton.